Hi my crowns and tiaras, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as you can tell by the title, we are finally doing the Q&A that everyone has been waiting for. So this Q&A is definitely going to be on my condition. For those who don't know, I definitely am HIV positive. It's not to put on any type of hoax. Bless you! Anyways, as I was saying, it's not to put on any type of hoax or anything along the lines of that, because, you know, a lot of times I don't know what it is about this condition, but people think it's something that people actually want, and they kid and they joke about it, and they try to find sympathy with some way, somehow within the, you know, condition. Anyways, besides that, I am also trans, so we will also be answering some questions about that as well. So I do have the questions mixed up here and there. I will be answering the questions. I have about 3 on my iPad that were recently asked, and then I have the rest in my notebook. So let's just get on with the show, and I hope you guys enjoyed my last video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for post notifications for me when I upload new YouTube videos every week. Anyways, let's get down to it. It's nothing but to do it. Okay. The first question is, when did you realize you wanted to be trans? Or when did you realize you want to transition? So it's RIP to my beautiful friend Selena. So I used to know a girl back in the day, and she put me on to this girl that used to go to another school of ours. I used to go to one high school, the other girl used to go to the other. And the other girl that was showing me the picture was one of my close friends that I had grew up with. So this girl, she was like, was trans, she was explaining to me, you know, and once like I started going to that school, because eventually over time I did start going to the school that the girl that we previously had talked about, but that we previously had talked about, and that's when I kind of found myself. Like, I knew I wanted to be, you know, trans then. So let's just, to answer the question, we could say around like 9, 10. Let me backpedal a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, it definitely was around actually the 11th and 12th grade. Because I do remember when we did do graduation, I dressed as a female. So I'm gonna go with 12th grade. Let's just go with 12th grade, because that's like the only other time I remember dressing as a female. I think I did used to go out, but I did really realize and come to my realization when, you know, one night me and my cousin also went to a club, and she had did my hair, and the way she did my hair, she had sewed it in, girl. And I'm a play a video from back in the day when we went to the club and stuff, so you guys will be able to see that video. But after that, it was just like I was set, like I was into hair and all that other stuff. That's just another note to add to the question. Okay, what age were you when you wanted to transition? And that goes to say it was probably around like 18, 19, around that time. It had been a minute. I had been calling myself royal for a minute, but like, girl, it's so many pictures from back in the day when I was dressed like a girl too. I'm gonna have to look at those pictures to really answer that question, and I'm gonna have to put like a stamp. I'm gonna have to put like a year on that picture, because that's so crazy. But yeah, it definitely was around like 18, 19, because I was still in school. Anyways, so I'm not going to try to drag all the answers, so forgive me for dragging that answer. But anyways, let's proceed with another question. So what age were you when you learned your status? And this is my third question. So the age that I learned my status at, it was 19, if I'm not mistaken. On my YouTube, we have a video of it as well, and I'll put that in the description below of the story, of my HIV story. For those who don't really understand the moral of the story, and what I want you guys to take from that is to protect yourself at all times. Everyone is not who they say they are, and even though that someone takes care of you does not mean that they can't still be evil to you. So it's just like, it's a lot of things that came out of that experience as well that I learned. But if I'm not mistaken, it was 19 years old. 19 years old. Well, 20. Whatever age I was back then. Damn. Look, stay in school, kids. But anyways, yes, so that's with another question. Also, how did your family feel about when you wanted to transition? I would really say at first I felt like it was real hard for everyone. It was hard to come accustomed to someone living such a lifestyle that they've grown to know so much, then see it change just like that. It was kind of like a shocker on them, and it was a little hard, and I made it hard on them. I very much did, only because I felt like people who I stay with should respect me way more than any friend, foe, bitch, nigga, girl, boy, he, she, wanna be, cat, dog, frog, bat, rat. Anyways, any of those things, you know, before any of those people respect me. So, I'm sorry. But yeah, before any of those people respect me, I expected my people, the people that I stay with. So I was very hard on them when it was coming out with my transition. And I helped them understand that, you know, I am a female. My name is Royal or Royalty. They still call me Zay sometimes, which that's still a cute name for me. I feel like that's a very unisex name. And also, my mom already kind of knew, in a way. She had asked me before. So, yeah, and she kind of knew in a way. But besides that, you know, everyone's somewhat respectful. You know, we have, when it comes to families, you know, we have that side that just is so ignorant, and we have that side that's very accepting. And I feel like I'm definitely in one of those situations. I don't know why I keep looking over there. I'm looking over there the whole inside. The whole entire time I'm looking over there. I'm so crazy. What's going on with me? Stop smoking. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead to my book, okay? Let's go ahead and answer these questions in my book. I am about to go ahead and light my blunt. I do apologize. This is so sloppy. Yes, but we'll do another Q&A real soon. Probably like in the next couple of months. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to keep wiping my lip and stuff. I just don't want to look sweaty, okay? It is a little steamy, a little hot, you know, in here. It is a little toasty. Yeah. But anyways, okay. So, here goes another question. If a person who is free of it, like me, and I smoke with you, can I catch it? Or just say I want to have sex, but I don't get it, only you, will I get it? Did I even write this right? Okay, first of all, let's go ahead and answer the first question. If a person like me who is free of it and, you know, smokes with me, can I catch it? No, you cannot. You cannot catch it with anybody just because they smoke, unless they are not undetectable, but detectable, and they probably have wounds or cuts in their lip. So that'll be like one of the only ways that you could catch it. Like, so, you know, if anything, just be worried about how people's mouth look on the inside. You get what I'm saying? And if they care about you, they will let you know. You get what I'm saying? And then the other one, just say I want to have sex, but I don't get it. Only you will get it. I mean, only you. Will I get it? Okay, I think that meant like, say if I have sex with you, will I be the one to get it? I wrote these down word for it. Okay, so if you had sex with me personally, being that I am undetectable, you would not get it. It is a very low, 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 low chance of getting it when someone is undetectable and they take their medication like they are supposed to. Once again, someone who is detectable is someone that is dangerous in my eyes and someone that you definitely need to worry about. And that's just for your own safety, because don't nobody want to have to take a pill a day. It definitely gets annoying taking a pill a day, and I get tired of taking a fucking pill a day. I do. Do you still get sad? Okay, so this is the next question, just to let you guys know. Do you still get sad that you have HIV? I think at times when, you know, I think too much, I do have my moments. And I also feel like that comes with my transition as well. You know, that makes me very emotional at times. At times that I don't even really more so need to be emotional. But when I dwell and I think a lot, it does make me think. And I do get sad from time to time. But I have a lot of people who love me and a lot of people who support me. So that's the reason I keep pushing. That gives me a good reason to keep pushing. And then just to show other people and me wanting to be an HIV advocate that this isn't the end of it. You get what I'm saying? So. The next question. Okay, so it says, have you had someone react rudely or bad to you telling them that you had HIV before sex? I definitely have. It's no tea, no shade. I'm not going to say that everyone is just so willing to do it. But one big reason why I do say protect yourself is because just because of my appearance and the way that I come off, maybe because I have a nice body and pretty in the face to those who think I am or think that I'm attractive, that they don't really care so much on the fact of me even being truthful about that. Like, some guys are so worried about sticking their dicks in things and others that they are so like past your status. You get what I'm saying? So that's why y'all definitely really need to be safe and wrap it up, protect yourself, because a lot of guys out here that I meet, they definitely don't want to use protection. They don't mind not using protection either, but just say that I was one of those girls who were detectable and I was just out here spreading it around to people, and that would just show how careless those guys were not to even ask. And then on my part, of course, that'll be bad because, you know, we're supposed to tell people anyways. But someone who is spiteful, someone who is evil to do people like that, that's sometimes the outcome. That is the outcome. So it's you being the one that have what they have, and now you have to deal with that. But I definitely have had someone act rude and, you know, very obnoxious and ignorant. Excuse me. And then, you know, they didn't want to have sex anymore, which was perfectly fine with me. But it was so crazy because I even said this before in my story, that if you guys don't remember, even when I did tell some people, they were even so rude even after the fact that I didn't even know I had it. It was just either I can get them to walk up to the person's door to knock on it, or either I could be the one to call those people. And I decided to call everyone that I had slept with just to let them know out of my mouth. And just by that as well, I seen a lot of people's actions, and I seen how a lot of people treated me then. And I cut those people off, and it was so crazy because once they realized that nothing was wrong with them and everything was good with them, guess what? They wanted to have sex again. So it's just like people are ignorant to the fact of when things actually go down, but then when you're ready to get your dick wet again, or you're ready to get your coochie ate, or when you're ready to get it fucked, or whatever the case may be, you know, that's what you gotta worry about. That's what you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about the people that's not telling you. Okay. damn, I just never feel, oh, Jesus. Don't smoke. I be losing my train of thought. That's the bad part about smoking. Okay. So this person says, how do you stay positive? Once again, just to answer this question, it's really you guys. I have a loving family. I have a support system. And then just me. Just telling myself and uplifting myself every day just to let you guys know, like, I'm doing good. I'm still here, you know, and giving y'all the real me. Nothing that I have to fake, pretend, make a copy or facts about. Just me. And I love you guys for that. I definitely appreciate you guys. Okay, so how do you live your life after finding out? I always see you go live, and despite it, you're happy. I live my life with learning from my mistakes, and I live my life and you know what? And I learned, so me learning, you know, my mistakes in life, you know, being that's what I learned from it. Okay, let me say this question over again. I'm gonna have to cut that last one out. Because I just felt like I took too long. So that's why I was over here thinking, like, do I go ahead and just cut that part out? Okay, I'll go ahead and cut that part out. But anyway, so how do you live life after finding out that you were, you know, HIV positive? And this person said they're in my life every day, and despite that, I am happy. And I would just say it's just to also kind of give that motherfucker a fuck you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna live my life regardless. I'm gonna keep doing me. Like, you thought this would be my downfall. Like, that's what really just has me motivated in living, because it's just like, sometimes you need someone who is evil in life to know that, baby, whatever you did, baby, didn't break me. You get what I'm saying? It didn't break me. And that's what they're gonna be more upset about than anything. Okay. How was your mental health after finding out that you were positive? I would say, like, I was more mad. If anything, I was more mad. It wasn't like I went in a spiral or anything. It wasn't like I was sad. It wasn't like I was too depressed. I was more mad. I was angry because this guy laughed at the fact of giving me this. Like, he laughed and I thought it was a joke. Just because I didn't want to be with him. So I thought it was a joke. So I was mad. I was upset. And nowadays, just to give an update, my mental health is doing a lot better. And, you know, as we grow and as my support system grows, like, we're in it. We're in this thing to win, baby. We're in this thing to teach people, educate people, and let them know, baby, this ain't the end. So that's my main goal. Just putting a different perspective on those who have HIV and kind of giving those who don't have HIV a different perspective on us. So they don't have to be so, you get what I'm saying? So ignorant. Some people are like that. Okay, so this question says, does it cause pain like in your pelvic? And I wouldn't say, I would say no. It definitely doesn't. And during sexual intercourse, no, none of that. Do you burn when you pee? I don't burn when I pee. HIV is not one of those things. How did you know that you were sick? Positive. Anyway. Crazy part about it is I felt great. I didn't feel any type of way, but awesome. Great. Living it up. Like, I didn't feel sick at all. Like, I wasn't, I don't know, I just felt great. Like, I felt like me. I wasn't down. I slept a lot other than that because I was working. But I felt great. That's why I was so shocked at even having it, because I felt amazing. I didn't feel any symptoms. None of that. So, how do you really catch it? From using unprotected sex. That's how you really catch it. Also, from someone not being, and when I say unprotected sex, let's specify that just to say with someone not being detectable. That's dangerous. That's how you catch it. With someone being detectable, that's dangerous. So also through cuts and scars of someone who is detectable. I'm sorry. I had to, my phone is going dead. But also cuts and scars from someone who is detectable. And yeah, I'm sure there's some other ways, but that's the main thing that I would watch out for. Is definitely like cuts and scars, someone being detectable, and then also just making sure you still wrap it up, you know, because anybody can say anything. Do you take medicine for your HIV? I do. I take a medication called 𝑘𝙬𝙬𝙤𝙬𝙤. How did you get it? A guy gave it to me purposely. I was experiencing, you know, being an escort, seeing how life was. I was staying with a guy, and he didn't tell me that he was HIV positive, and he ended up giving it to me. He told me at the last minute, once I didn't want to be with him anymore. And like I said, I thought it was a joke. What made me go get tested is the fact of what I just said. I thought he was joking, but still, it was like, just by him saying that, baby, let me go ahead and get tested. Just to protect myself and protect other people that I would be having intercourse with. You get what I'm saying? So, is there always a chance to contract HIV, or is there like outbreaks like herpes? Well, like I said, I gave you the ways to contract it, you guys. And is it like an outbreak like herpes? No. When it gets bad, when HIV gets bad, it's more so it goes to AIDS. It's more of a deadly stage then, and your immune system is then shutting down. So that's how we get it. We don't really get outbreaks. If we're doing bad or anything, it's due to us not taking our medication. So, but yeah, no outbreaks or anything like that. Were you sexually assaulted? No, I was not. How old were you when you realized that you were comfortable, you know, being in a trans, you know, my trans body, or being trans? And like I said, that was around like 19, 20. If I'm not mistaken. Remember, I said I'll go back and look at a picture. So, does your partner have it as well? Does my partner have HIV as well? No, he does not. Do men turn you down when they find out you have it? Once again, I am, you know, I deal with some ignorant ones, and I deal with some ones who don't care. And just because they don't care, all those people that don't care doesn't mean that they, you know, don't wrap it up or don't, you know, protect themselves. It's just some don't and some protect themselves. And that's the ones that I feel like you guys definitely need to worry about. Someone that fucks any and everything is someone you definitely need to worry about. When I got diagnosed with HIV, the question was, how did my family take it? They were sad. Like, I had to look at a lot of faces with tears, and just it made me really sad as well. Do you ever see the guy that infected you, and do you forgive him? And this is the last question. I'm actually gonna play my TikTok over here just to let
Is it terrifying?
No, I don't think so. It's the way it is, you know. Everything must come to an end. The drip finally stops.
See you on the other side.
Oh, Bojack, no. There is no other side. This is it.
Is it terrifying?
No, I don't think so. It's the way it is, you know.
y'all know this is how I really do feel. It's not my emotions didn't change or anything. I have forgave him, definitely. I don't want to sit up here and hold a grudge or anything along the lines of that. I do feel like he definitely does deserve to still be locked up. And do I see him? No, I don't see him at all. He did harass me a couple of months ago. Excuse me. He did harass me a couple of months ago, and you know, I dealt with that, and that situation is no longer happening, so I am very happy about that. And yeah. So anyways, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know. Like, I feel like a Looney Tune right now. Like, I just could not get myself together to answer these questions. And then these long ass questions. It's like 27 minutes. Oh, go. Anyways, anyways, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I know it was a long Q&A, but I definitely hope I did answer you guys' questions. To the ones I did not answer or you just did not understand, I'm so sorry. I feel like a Looney Tune. I've been looking over there the whole time. That's how you can tell I'm just high. In this video, I'm still going to upload it just because I'm going to show y'all what high motherfuckers do when they're not paying attention to what the fuck they doing. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. And like I said, I hope I answered you guys' questions. Until next time, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that bell for post notifications for when I upload new YouTube videos every week. And I will see you guys. Bye, my crowns and tiaras.